march around the city one time each day for 6 days, just as the Lord did say. Priests with trumpets carrying the ark. Faith in God ignites the spark. On the 7th day, 7 times go round. Shout to the Lord, let his praise resound. The walls of Jericho cannot withstand the power of God, the mighty hand. Walls fall down, the Lord is here. Faith and obedience cast out fear. The trumpet sounds, the people shout. God's mighty hand brings victory out. Walls fall down, his promise sure. Through his power, his word endures. Praise the Lord, the battle's won. Salvation comes through God's Son. God's Son. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God's Son. God's Son. Whoa, yeah, yeah. The scarlet cord, a sign of grace. Rahab and her family found their place. Faith protects, God's mercy shows. Even in enemies' midst, his favor flows. Take what is devoted, sacred to him. Keep God's glory, let hearts not dim. Obedience brings triumph and peace. Through God alone, all fear cease. Yes, yeah. Oh, step by step, trust his voice. Every command becomes a choice. Even when the plan seems strange, God's ways bring blessing and change. The impossible bends to his will. The walls of sin and fear stand still. Trust the Lord, his power reigns. Through faith all loss becomes gains. Walls fall down, the Lord is here. Faith and obedience cast out fear. The trumpet sounds, the people shout. God's mighty hand brings victory out. Walls fall down, his promise sure. Through his power, his word endures. Praise the Lord, the battle's won. Salvation comes through God's Son. Yeah, yeah, God's Son. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Why, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. The people marched expecting gain, but I stood firm, their hopes in vain. God's anger burned, his hand withdrawn. Victory lost, the battle gone. Joshua prayed, oh Lord, why this shame? The secret sin brings public blame. One heart turned from God's command, and Israel's fate was in his hands. Sin in the camp, hidden from view, can make the righteous stumble too. Obedience is life, rebellion brings loss. Faithfulness bears the final cross. Sin in the camp, God calls to repent. Turn from your heart, seek his intent. Holiness first, the path made clear. Only then will victory appear. A man they make and took forbidden gain. A heart enticed by gold and grain. His sin concealed yet known to God. The curse fell heavy, the ground was flawed. The spoils of disobedience were destroyed. A holy nation must be purified. Sin has a cost, a lesson plain. God's law is life, his covenant reigns. Holiness and obedience. Remove the sin, restore the way. Seek the Lord, do not delay. His eyes see all, his judgment right, but mercy flows to hearts contrite. Faithfulness cleanses, obedience wins. Purity restores and peace begins. God's covenant demands the best. His holy standard brings true rain. 12 stones chosen, carefully led, one from each tribe assigned to see God's mighty hand and sovereignty. The people crossed on dry land's floor, remembering what the Lord had done before. Through fear and flood, through doubt and fray, His faithfulness guided the way. Stones to remember, signs to remember, signs to tell. God has brought us through the swell. Generations will know His might, from fear to faith, from dark to light. Stones to remember, hope renewed, testimony of God's truth. Teach the children, let them see the Lord is faithful eternally. Teach the next generation. When your children ask, what do these mean? Tell them of the Lord, His wonders seen. How He stopped the river, made a way, and led His people to this day. His power endures, His covenant stands across the years, through all the lands, from desert nights to Jordan's flow. His love has guided us to know faith that speaks across time. Every stone a story told of miracles wrought, of hearts made bold. A reminder that God's hand prevails even where human courage fails. Through trials deep His glory shows, and every heart that trusts Him knows, from generation to generation, see His faithfulness through history. Stones to remember, signs to tell. God has brought us through the swell. Generations will know His might, from fear to faith, from dark to light. Stones to remember, hope renewed, testimony of God's truth. Teach the children, let them see the Lord is faithful eternally. Oh, oh, oh. Learning from defeat, the first battle lost, the shame was clear. But God spoke to Joshua, do not fear. Take the army, go back again. I will give our eye into your hand. Obedience first and strategy wise, God's plan revealed before their eyes. The people followed, the ark led the way, trusting His promise, prepared to obey. Victory at eye, God's power displayed. Through His guidance, fears allayed. Obedience and faith, hand in hand, His covenant leads into the land. Walls fall down, enemies flee. God's mighty hand brings victory. From defeat to triumph, His name we praise. Our hearts renewed, our voices raised. Triumph, a trap was set, the army concealed. God's instruction made victory real. Yeah. I burned, its kings destroyed, God's glory seen, His plan employed. All Israel witness the Lord's hand, blessing return to the faithful land. Obedience restored what sin had cost. Through God alone, no victory lost. God's name praised. Remember the lessons, remember the ways. God's faithfulness guides all our days. Trust His commands, follow His voice. Through His wisdom, hearts rejoice. Victory comes when God is first. His power quenches all our thirst. I reminds us His hand prevails. Through faithfulness, His glory sails. Victory at eye, God's power displayed. Through His guidance, fears allayed. Obedience and faith, hand in hand, His covenant leads into to triumph, his name we praise. Our hearts renewed, our voices raised. Keep the camp clean, keep the hearts pure. Those unclean or false shall not endure. Exile from what harms the holy place. Protect the people, honor his grace. Those born of strangers yet who obey may enter the fold, share in the way. God sets the boundary, guides the hand to keep his covenant throughout the land. Within the camp his people stand, bound together by his command. Obedience, mercy, purity, and care. His covenant love is everywhere. Within the camp, hearts made one, under the shadow of the Holy One. Listen, obey, walk in his way, and dwell in his presence every day. Charge interest, lend to the poor, show mercy and faith forevermore. Keep your oath, respect the vow, honor God in what you allow. The leader, the soldier, the stranger too, all called to live with hearts made true. Discipline, mercy, and love combined, a holy community of one mind. Yeah, yeah. Some may seem distant, yet faith draws near. The Lord accepts all who revere. Unclean today, yet tomorrow free. His covenant extends through mercy's decree. Respect the rules, honor the place, and dwell with God in covenant grace. For camp and heart reflect his light, where unity and holiness unite. Within the camp his people stand, bound together by his command. Obedience, mercy, purity, and care. His covenant love is everywhere. Within the camp, hearts made one, under the shadow of the Holy One. Listen, obey, walk in his way, and dwell in his presence every day. People stand where waters flow, the promised land ahead they know. The ark of God goes first in line, his presence leads through flood and time. Priests step in the river parts, a path is made by holy hearts. The wilderness has seen his hand, now Canaan yields at his command. The ark leads the way, step with faith and trust. Follow his word, obey his just. The ark leads the way, the Lord is near. His mighty power land of God mighty and free. Whoa. Step in faith, do not delay, for God is present to show the way. Where fear would halt, his hand prevails. Through rivers deep, through storms and gales, the ark goes first and we follow near. His voice our guide, his word our cheer. In every trial, his truth will stay. God's presence leads, the ark leads the way. The ark leads the way. The ark leads the way. Through waters deep, God's promises he will keep. Step by step, with faith and trust, follow his word, obey his just. The ark leads the way, the Lord is near. His mighty power casts out fear. Through Jordan's flood, through every fray, God's presence shines. The ark leads the way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hidden in the walls, two spies came to Jericho's gate, seeking God's hand to test the faith. Rahab heard of the Lord's great might and hid them safely through the night. She spoke with faith, her heart inclined to the God of Israel, mighty and kind. The walls surrounded her, her fear was still. Her trust in God became his will. Faith in the shadows, hope in the night. Trust in the Lord to make things right. A scarlet cord, a promise kept. Salvation comes to those who wear. Faith in the shadows, hearts aligned. Deliverance for those who bind their lives to the one who reigns above and shelters all in his steadfast love. Whoa, whoa. God in his steadfast love. Whoa. The power of belief. She said, I know the Lord is true. He gives the land, he sees it through. Your people fear his mighty hand, so save us now by your command. The spies gave her a sign of grace, a scarlet cord in a secret place. Her fate secured her family's life. God's providence through fear and strife. God moves in the hidden. God works unseen in silent ways, turning the night into brighter days. The walls will fall, his promise stands. Through faithful hearts and open hands, the powerless rise when faith takes hold. Stories of courage forever told. Even the humble, the meek, the small can witness God's glory over all. Faith in the shadows, hope in the night. Trust in the Lord to make things right. A scarlet cord, a promise kept. Salvation comes to those who wept. Faith in the shadows, hearts aligned. Deliverance for those who bind their lives to the one who reigns above and shelters all in his steadfast love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In his steadfast love. Oh, 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 oh. Darling, his steadfast love. A new day dawns, Moses is gone, the journey calls. Across the Jordan, past desert walls, Joshua rises with God's command to lead his people into the land. Be strong, be brave, do not fear, for the Lord your God is all Lord your God will fight today. Do not turn aside, keep his word in sight, for he goes before you day and night. Be strong and courageous, hold to his hand. The promised land is yours to stand. His presence with you will never depart. Strength and courage fill your heart. Meditate on the law, let this book of the law guide your days. Speak of his truth and walk in his ways. Do not fear nor be dismayed, for God's promises will never fade. Wherever you go, his spirit leads. Through battles fought in every need, obey his word, be bold and just. In God alone your heart will trust. The promise is yours, every place your foot shall tread. The Lord has given, his hand will spread. No one will stand to overcome. His covenant power will bring you home. Strength and courage, rise and shine. The land awaits by his design. Trust his voice, follow his way, and dwell secure in his day. Be strong and courageous, be strong and courageous, walk in his way. The Lord your God will fight today. Do not turn aside, keep his word in sight, for he goes before you day and night. Be strong and courageous, hold to his hand. The promised land is yours to stand. His presence with you will never depart. Strength and courage fill your heart. On the mountain high, Moses climbed to Pisgah's crest. Beheld the land that God had blessed. From Nebo's height he saw afar the promise kept, God's covenant star. Though he could not cross Jordan's tide, his heart rejoiced in God's great guide. For 40 years the Lord had led, through every trial, by every thread. The Lord's faithful servant, full of grace, walked with God, beheld his face. From Egypt's chains to freedom's shore, his legacy lives forevermore. The Lord gave command and he obeyed, through desert nights and battles made. The faithful servant, strong and true, God's chosen heart, his vision too. Prophet arose like Moses still. Face to face he heard God's will. He interceded, pleaded, prayed, and led the people unafraid. His death was gentle, unseen by strife, yet echoes on in Israel's life. God himself took him side by side, a servant honored, justified. God's presence remains, though Moses sleeps on Moab's hill. God's spirit guides, his word fulfills. Joshua rises to take the hand and lead the people into the land. The law remains, the covenant stands. Faithful hearts obey his commands. Though seasons end and lives must cease, God's covenant brings eternal peace. Walked with God, beheld his face. From Egypt's chains to freedom's shore, his legacy lives forevermore. The Lord gave command and he obeyed. Through desert nights and battles made, the faithful servant, strong and true, God's chosen heart, his vision too.
Shining forth, exalted name. He loved his people, led them on through desert trials till fears were gone. He blesses Judah with strength and might, leads Levi in the holy fire. Each tribe receives his tender care, his covenant presence everywhere. Blessed be the tribes lifted high, under God's hand, under his sky. Strength, joy, and peace shall flow, where his rivers of blessing go. From Reuben's rise to Benjamin's land, each receives his mighty hand. Blessed be the tribes forever known, in the covenant love he has shown. Joseph's mountains yield their best, abundance flows, hearts are blessed. Zebulun journeys, Naphtali sings, mercy and favor under God's wings. Issachar and God in battle strong, Dan and Asher, to whom joy belongs. Simeon, Levi, all receive his grace, guided and held in his embrace. Blessed be the tribes lifted high, under God's hand, under his sky. Strength, joy, and peace shall flow, where his rivers of blessing go. From Reuben's rise to Benjamin's land, each receives his mighty hand. Blessed be the tribes forever known, in the covenant love he has shown. He is the rock eternal sure, a refuge safe, a hope secure. No enemy shall overtake, no shadow dim his promise great. The tribes rejoice in his delight, protected by his sovereign might. From generation to generation, his blessing stands as foundation. Blessed be the tribes lifted high, under God's hand, under his sky. Strength, joy, and peace shall flow, where his rivers of blessing go. From Reuben's rise to Benjamin's land, each receives his mighty hand. Blessed be the tribes forever known, in the covenant love he has shown. Oh, 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 in the covenant love he has shown.
Heart, heart, yeah. Hear, O heavens, give ear, O heavens, to my song. Let earth receive the words of strong. The rock is perfect, his works are right, faithful and just in every sight. He nourished us with love and hand, brought us forth into this promised land. Yeah, we have turned, hearts gone astray, forgetting the one who made our way. Oh, oh. The song of the Lord, sing the song of the Lord, declare his name, faithful through fire, distracted themselves like deer that wander from pasture green. We chase false gods, forget what we've seen. Yet he is patient, the wrath may burn, calling his children that they may return. The nations tremble at his hand, his vengeance righteous, his justice stands. But his love redeems, his mercy flows for those who seek him, his grace bestows God's glory and his name. The rock is eternal, his ways sublime, from age to age, beyond all time. He feeds the heavens, judges the earth, calls his people to new birth. Though we rebel, his covenant stays, guiding our hearts through all our days. Sing the song of the Lord, lift your voice, choose the path of life, in him rejoice. Sing the song of the Lord, declare his name, faithful through fire, glory through flame. Though we falter, though we fall, he is mercy, he is all. The song of the Lord, lift voices high, from covenant past to the endless sky. Remember his ways, obey his voice, and in his love forever rejoice. Forever rejoice. Ay, 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 ay. The old man stands where promise gleams, his eyes have seen the edge of dreams. He cannot cross, yet faith won't die, for God will lead. Though Moses lies, fear not, he says, for he goes before, the same who parted seas of war. Be strong, be brave, do not dismay, the Lord walks with you on your way. Be strong and courageous, be strong and courageous, don't be afraid, the promise of Yahweh will never fade. He goes before, he stands beside, the fire and cloud, your faithful guide. Though leaders pass in ages, change, his covenant love will still remain. Be strong, be brave, and hold the line, for the Lord your God is thine. Yeah, 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 yeah. The mantle falls on younger hands, a servant's heart to lead the land. Before the priests, before the throng, he hears the charge, eternal strong. The Lord himself will go with you, his word is faithful, tried and true. No fear of man, nor shadows dread, for I am with you, the Spirit said. Moses wrote a song that day, that Israel's heart would not decay, to warn, to guide, to make them see their future carved in prophecy. For though they stray and break his name, his mercy burns through guilt and shame. A witness stands in sacred rhyme through every age, through passing time. Be strong and courageous, be strong and courageous, don't be afraid, the promise of Yahweh will never fail. is fled. When tears remember what hearts once said. If from the ends of earth you cry, the Lord will hear, He won't pass by. He'll gather you with gentle hand, restore your soul, reclaim the land. His mercy waits, His promise stands, to write His law on human hands. Choose the life that you may live. Turn your heart, let God forgive. Love the Lord with all your might. Walk in His ways, choose what's right. Heaven and earth bear witness still, to every heart, to every will. Choose life, don't turn away, for God is near, not far away. Not beyond the sea, the word is near, not hard to find. It lives within your heart and mind. No need to climb or cross the deep, for what He spoke and you can keep. Life and death before you stand, blessing or curse held in your hand. So turn and live, and do not roam, for love of God will bring you home. Return, O Israel, though scattered far, though hearts grow cold, His covenant mercy won't grow old. The exile ends where grace begins, when love returns and cleanses sin. He calls you still with voice divine, to make His heart forever thine. From curse to joy, from loss to gain, He brings new life through holy rain. Choose life that you may live. Turn your heart, let God forgive. Love the Lord with all your might. Walk in His ways, choose what's right. Heaven and earth bear witness still, to every heart, to every will. Choose life, don't turn away, for God is near, not far away. Standing in the Moab plain, we stand again on holy ground. The echo of Sinai all around. Eyes have seen the mighty hand that brought us through the desert sand. Yet hearts must choose as vows are made, to walk in light, not in shade. The covenant stands, the promise true, between our God and me and you. The covenant renewed, the covenant renewed this day. Remember the Lord, walk His way. The hidden things belong to Him, but faith must shine where sight is dim. The covenant renewed, heart and hand, a promise sealed across the land. Remember, remember what He's done. The Lord our God, the only one. You saw His wonders once before. You saw the place, the sea divide, the fire that burned yet purified. But eyes can dull and hearts can stray, if memory fades from day to day. So write His words upon your soul. Let every breath His truth extol. For blessings live where faith is true, and curses fall when hearts unglued. The hidden and the revealed, the secret things the Lord will keep. and obey. If you walk in His word, in the light of His way, blessings will follow you day after day. Your city will flourish, your fields will thrive. The fruit of your labor will come alive. The heavens above will pour down rain. God will make your work not in vain. The nations will see and stand in awe, for you have honored His holy law. The blessing and the warning, the blessing and the warning, side by side. Choose the path where truth will guide. Life and death stand in your hand. Obey His voice and take your stand. The blessing and the warning, clear and true. The Lord of hosts is watching you. Walk in His way, keep His word, for blessing follows those who verb. But if you turn away, hearts grow proud and truth is denied. The heavens close, the harvest dies. The ground will yield to thorn and stone, and you will stand in fear alone. The voice of joy will fade from sight. The day will darken into night. For when rebellion takes the lead, curses bloom where sin plants seed. The call to return, still mercy waits at the edge of the storm. A father calls his children home. If you repent and seek His face, He'll heal the land with love and grace. From curse to blessing, death to life, He cuts through darkness with His light. For every law and promise given points the heart back home to heaven. The blessing and the warning, the blessing and the warning, side by side. Choose the path where truth will guide. Life and death stand in your hand. Obey His voice and take your stand. The blessing and the warning, clear and true. The Lord of hosts is watching you. Walk in His way, keep His word. Remember the journey from wandering roots to promised ground. Our fathers' tears have turned to sound. With baskets full we come today to thank the Lord who made the way. We were strangers, lost and poor, but He opened wide the mercy door. Now fields yield grain and hearts arise in worship under Canaan skies. I bring the first fruits of my heart. I bring the first fruits of my heart to the one who set my life apart. From Egypt's chains to freedom's song, your covenant love has made me strong. I lay my harvest at your feet, for every gift from you is sweet. The first fruits of my heart I bring to you, my Lord, my everything. Oh yeah, a confession and a praise. My father was a wandering man, yeah, you fulfilled your holy plan. You heard our cries, saw our pain, and led us home through flood and flame. Now I declare before your throne, this land of promise is your own. A grateful soul, a humble tone, for all I have is yours alone. The tithe of mercy, give to the Levite, Your covenant love has made me strong. I lay my harvest at your feet. For every gift from you is sweet. The first fruits of my heart I bring to you, my Lord, my everything. Yeah. Weigh the scales in truth. Do not twist the scales of grace. Let justice shine in every place. No cruel lash beyond the line. For every judgment must align. Two must strive, yet right must stand. Guided by the Lord's own hand. Mercy tempers what truth demands. For righteousness rules the land. Measure for measure, measure for measure. Heart for heart, do not let deceit take part. Justice pure and mercy's flame. Both uphold the holy name, where each act in heaven's sight. To walk in truth and do what's right. Measure for measure, truth will show. What you give is what will grow. Guard the name and line. If a brother falls with no heirs call, raise his name so it will not fall. Family bound by sacred ties, honor remains where duty lies. Yet measure each law with grace's hand. For love fulfills what rules demand. Protect the weak, the widow's cry. For God of justice hears their sigh. Weights of heaven's balance, two stones within the bag are wrong. False weights make the wicked strong, but honest scales please God above. They measure truth, they measure love. The Lord remembers Amalek's pride, who struck the famed, who would not bite. So walk upright, let vengeance cease, and let the righteous harvest peace. Measure for measure, heart for heart, do not let deceit take part. Justice pure and mercy's flame, both uphold the holy name. Where each act in heaven's sight, walk in truth and do what's right. Measure for measure, truth will show. What you give is what will grow. Is what will grow. Remember the chains, the dust, the pain, the cries of bondage, the endless strain. But God redeemed with a mighty hand, brought us to dwell in a promised land. Now freedom calls for mercy's way, to walk in justice every day. Forget not love when fields are wide, for God defends the one denied. Leave a sheep behind, leave a sheep behind for the hungry soul, the widow's tears. Let compassion roll. The orphans cry, the strangers plea. Let mercy flow like a living sea. You were a slave, now you are free. So bless the land with generosity. Leave a sheep behind, for love's design. Reflect the heart of the Lord divine. Weigh with honest measure, let no man cheat the weak or poor. The Lord sees all from heaven's door. When wages are due, do not delay, for their cry bless the land with generosity. Leave a sheep behind for love's design. Reflect the heart of the Lord divine. Keep the camp holy, set apart the tents, guard the line. The Lord walks among his presence divine. No shame or filth may dwell inside, for God's own eyes will not abide. Clean hands, clean hearts where justice flows. From every act his mercy shows. A people chosen, refined by fire. Of the Lord makes pure and calm. Keep the heart clean, keep the vow true, for he walks among me and you. Holy ground within the camp, where covenant light removes the dam. Justice and mercy hand in hand. Holy people in a promised land. Justice among the people. Justice among the people. Do not charge interest, give and lend. Love your brother, be a faithful friend. Keep your word, let your promise stand. Honor God with the steady hand. Let no one oppress or defile the weak. The poor and meek, even the foreigner finds his grace. When faith takes root in this sacred place, the stranger draws near, the stranger who fears the Lord may come. No barrier stands before his throne. Though nations differ, his mercy's one. Faith, not blood, will make them his own. Let no injustice stain the ground, for God's camp must be holy ground. The righteous stand, the pure belong. In his covenant love they're strong. Holy ground within the camp, holy ground within the camp, where the presence of the Lord makes pure and calm. Keep the heart clean, keep the vow true, for he walks among me and you. Holy ground within the camp, where covenant light removes the damp. Justice and mercy hand in hand. Holy people in a promised land. Keep the hearts pure, those unclean or foul shall not endure. Exile from what harms the holy place, protect the people, honor his grace. Those born of strangers yet to obey may enter the fold, sharing the way. God sets the boundary, guides the hand, to keep his covenant throughout the land. Within the camp his people stand, bound together by his command. Purity and care, his covenant love is everywhere. Within the camp, hearts made one, under the shadow of the Holy One. Listen, obey, walk in his way, and dwell in his presence every before, show mercy and faith forevermore. Keep your oath, respect the vow, honor God in what you allow. The leader, the soldier, the stranger too, all called to live with hearts made true. Discipline, mercy and love combined, a holy community of one mind. Inclusion and obedience. Some may seem distant, yet faith draws near. The Lord accepts all who revere. Unclean today, yet tomorrow free. His covenant extends through mercy's decree. Respect the rules